us?
I don't know. We haven't even met him yet.
Stealing our ride.
What's going on here?
Getting real comfortable. We'll see you at the rink. Thank you. That's not bad. Look at that.
Well done. That's a
TV.
professional. We got the good old Canadian boys,
Christ.
right? Seth Jarvis's buddies who I think have taken the world by storm at this point. How does everybody know each other, and how do you guys, when does Seth come into this conversation for you guys?
We all kind of grew up in the exact same area in Winnipeg, kind of playing with or against each other in hockey, minor hockey, and then a few of us played at the Rink Academy.
What was he like back in the day, like little Seth Jarvis?
He's still little.
Started off really shy, but now he's come out of his shell and just a great guy now.
When did Seth kind of elevate his game above you guys, or was there ever a time where you guys were like, this guy stinks?
I think we always knew he was just a few levels ahead of everybody. Like, he was going end to end in AA hockey, just tearing down teams, sniping every game. We always kind of knew since he had the silver bucket, he was like, okay, he's a little special.
Who would be the second place in this car right now?
We actually had it.
Groyd?
Yeah.
Is it Groyd? How about the legend Groyd?
I did an interview earlier, and I said I was pretty good at 8 years old, and then 9 years old fell off the rails. And I got misquoted and said that it was supposed to be me. So I want to clear there, I never said that.
Damn media.
Yeah, seriously. That's showbiz.
You guys have caught fire here, and just talk about your experience so far. What's been the highlight, Lucas, for you guys, and what do you hope to kind of see moving forward?
Experiencing the different atmospheres of the game, like that France game, even the atmosphere with all the chants going on, especially that last game with the Czech, like their chants were just non-stop. Comparing that to what we experienced in Boston for the Four Nations, like I think all of us after the game were like, holy, that was up there. That was even more of a roller coaster than what we experienced in Boston.
Was the drive to Boston as comfortable as this little scoot to the arena here?
God, no.
Honestly, it might have been worse. Dougie back there was parked in the trunk for about 9 hours.
You can doggy.
Toots?
I want to get the emotions of you guys in that quarterfinal game the other night.
Obviously, Czechia's got some really good talent there on their team, so I think we were really nervous at the start, but then kind of when you see all that talent, you kind of get a little confident. And yeah, Suzuki got that big tip and go from there. And Jarvis got a secondary assist, so shout out to him there.
He's going to be working for Hockey Night when he gets back.
Holy. Talk about the assist. What was the feeling for you guys when you saw that? Did you know it was him right away that got that secondary assist?
Honestly, kind of blacked out, though. I didn't really know what was going on. I don't remember.
You were blacked out, or you blacked out?
No, I blacked out.
Hey, it's
I
reading
blacked
like-
out. I wasn't blacked out. Yeah, we saw that Shako and Suzuki tip it, and I don't think we realized he made the assist until he announced it, and it was like, holy, that's insane, yeah.
You guys have had a chance to catch up with Seth a couple of times, right? After games and stuff. How's he feeling through this whole experience?
His first game was against France. He was pretty nervous, he said, but after his first shift, he kind of got the nerves out. He played really well in the second game, said he felt like himself more, but yeah, he says he was super excited when he got that call.
I want to teach my guys how to do that. That's what I've been preaching. But honestly, like even you could see in that Czech game, like once their transition team started to get there, like McDavid, McKinnon, who we said, like they were going north, they were playing with pace, and anytime Czech tried to come the other way, all four guys needed to change. One guy was dumping the puck, and they were running right down their throat before they got their looks.
Give that guy Jack Adams.
Jesus.
Coach of the year. I'm gonna go with an easier question than that. We're literally on the way to watch your childhood buddy play on the world's biggest stage. Like, what does that mean?
It's surreal. Like, words can't really describe it. I mean, just growing up watching him from minor to his junior days and then AHL and NHL, I don't think that any of us could have dreamt that he'd be here and even we'd be here watching him. So it's been a dream for us.
If Seth Jarvis was an Italian dish, what would he be?
I'm going to say carbonara.
Plays a heavy game,
I'll
right?
say a Peroni.
Oh, a beer, so not even just drinking his calories.
Maybe a nice pastry. Like, that's a little fluffy pastry there. He's got a little fluff on him.
Dope boy. Dope boy.
Little fluff.
All right. What would the name of his restaurant be?
The Danny DeVito special. That's who'd play him in a movie, so
Danny DeVito would play him in a movie.
He just crushed him.
I don't know, maybe Peroni's or...
We're just copying the front seat. Coach is stapling us to the bench again.
Hey, is there an owl in here or what?
Been stapled for him.
Has Seth changed at all from back in the day when he was like a youngster to how he is today?
God, no, he hasn't changed at all, and couldn't be more thankful for that. He's the exact same guy as we knew growing up, and just the same bubbly, always in your face with a joke or always the first to be a laugh. So he's been a great guy.
Comes back home in the summers too, right? So does it go right back to like you guys just pick up right where you left off?
Oh yeah, it'll be someone's basement, or we're going out for drinks, or we're going out for dinner. Like it's the exact same as soon as he gets home.
we made a softball team, so that's been really fun.
What position does he play?
He was playing first baseman for a little bit. Our ground and pound guy too. He hit a walk-off this summer, so that was huge. We were down like 8 going into the final inning, and he walked us off, so that was huge. But yeah, just a lot of cabin time, just hanging out. So yeah, really good summers.
Where do you guys want this to go? Like, how do you envision the next 2 weeks?
Hoping Canada can take home the gold medal and then just support our country and Jarv, and then go from there and hopefully be the good luck charm going forward.
What's the most important thing for you guys, in keeping him, feet on the ground? Because when I played, having my buddies kind of keep me humble was probably the biggest thing for me.
That's a big thing about us. I know even a lot of like outside people ask me, they ask me a lot of questions about Seth, about hockey specific, but I'm like, that's the best part about our friendship is it's not about hockey. Even first thing when he comes and see us, we always tell him hey, we're so proud of you, you played awesome, but he can kind of just relax, let his shoulders get back and just be himself. We're never up in his face about anything. We're just joking around, we're goofing around, and I think that's what makes it so special with the 6 of us plus him.
We're getting way better answers up here.
No,
We're getting poop questions back there. We're getting.
He's on the world stage, right? So everybody knows almost everything there is to know about Seth Jarvis. You guys know him a little bit better than most. So tell people something that they might not know about Seth Jarvis.
He can't swim, obviously.
He can't swim?
He cannot swim, no. He kind of just floats, I guess you could say. But he's got really hairy toes.
Save some for the rest
He used to have
of
frosted tips. Could go on for hours. I'll leave
What, you
some
got
there,
something
but-
He still lives at home in the summer, and he spends about 90% of the time sleeping in my basement.
He still can't do his own laundry and just relies on other people doing his laundry, and when it comes to cooking, I don't think he can even boil water still. So
I hope he hears this when he's a sandbagger at golf.
Ketchup fiend. Loves his ketchup.
Ketchup on what? Everything?
Everything. Loves it.
What's the most disgusting thing he puts ketchup on?
Literally anything. Put a plate in front of him, pasta. Yeah, put a plate in front of him, there's ketchup on it. Automatic.
What's next for you guys, and what are you hoping to kind of get into? What career path, your dreams, goals, stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm doing a degree in biology and hopefully move on to a master's degree and work with fish research.
Is he the smartest guy of the group, would you say?
That's what's your favorite fish?
Probably Brian, to be honest
Favorite
with you.
fish would be a rainbow trout, probably.
What's your favorite bird?
Magpie.
Oh, I got to know what Brian does because I asked if he was the smartest guy, and he goes, no, probably Brian. So,
I graduated, but I'm an actuary.
all right, boys, we're almost to the arena. So sum up the car ride, sum up the experience. How's it been?
Awesome. Packed in like sardines and couldn't imagine it being any better, and let's just get a Canada win tonight.
It's pretty hot in here, I won't lie. I'm sweating a little bit. Feel bad for Matt for me sitting on him. I'm ready for a Canada win.
It's been a blast. I think safe to say we all know each other a little bit better than we should at this point, especially Sloan and Matt back there.
Ooh.
But yeah, let's top it off with a Canada win, and that's all we can ask for.
We're so proud of Seth, and we're so proud to represent our country.
I don't know if Italy was ready for us, and I'm ready to get this Canada dub.
Canada. Ooh, Canada. A little louder. Ooh, Canada. Ooh, Canada. A little softer. Ooh, Canada. Ooh, Canada. Give me the loudest. Ooh, Canada. Ooh, Canada. Oh! That's viral. He's an American. Get him! Get him! No! 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 No!